Linguistic studies indicate that the total number of languages spoken around the globe is estimated between 3,000 and 8,000. It's difficult to give a more accurate number, since linguists sometimes disagree on what are distinct languages and what dialects of the same language are. The Ethnologue Catalogue of World Languages currently lists nearly 7,000 languages. About 6% of them have more than 1 million speakers each and collectively account for 94% of the world population. On the other hand, about half of the languages are spoken by fewer than 10,000 people, and about a quarter of them have less than 1,000 speakers. Some countries have several communities speaking diverse languages despite having a national or official language. A society with diverse languages is exposed to a variety of culture and traditions. The Horn of Africa's nation, Ethiopia, is one of the countries with the highest linguistic diversity. Over 80 languages are spoken among its more than 100 million people. The country is home for diverse ethnicities, languages, and culture. Out of 80 languages in the country, 70% of them have their home in the state of southern nations, nationalities, and peoples.
ክልሉ ብዙሃ ማንነት ብዙሃ ቋንቋ ብዙሃ ታሪክ አጠቃላይ ብዙ ሃይማኖቶች ያሉበት ክልል ነው
The southern state is rich with language and cultural diversity. The diversity can be explained in terms of identity, culture, and history. It's also a region where a number of religions exist. Most language families common in Ethiopia, such as the Nilo-Saharan, Semitic, Cushitic, and Omotic, are widely spoken in the region.
In the previous regimes, language diversity used to be considered as a threat for unity and development. It's now been 27 years since it has taken a different scene.
እንደ ብሔሩ ደግሞ የኛ ቋንቋችንም በጣም ተረቅጦና እንዳንናገር አፈና የነበረበት ስርዓት ነበር ያነ
As part of the nation and nationalities in the state, we were oppressed and deprived of our rights. We were prohibited from exercising our own religion and faith.
በድሮ ጊዜ በዚህ በቋንቋዎች ላይም ከፍተኛ ችግር ነበር
There was tremendous challenge in the previous times, especially in terms of using one's own language in the region. People were ashamed of freely using their native language.
As enshrined in the Constitution, everyone has unconditional right to speak, write, and develop one's own language, to express, develop, and promote their culture, and to preserve history.
የፌደራል ስርዓቱ ሁሉም በአገሪቱ ውስጥ ያሉ ብሔር ብሔረሰቦች በቋንቋቸው የመጠቀም ባህላቸውን የማሳደግ የማበልጸግ ህገ መንግስታዊ መብት አግኝቷልና
The Constitution has rendered all citizens inalienable right to use, develop, and promote their own language. In this connection, the nations and nationalities of the southern state have the same right to fully express and promote their cultures and language. A conducive environment is created for everyone to fully exercise their right.
So far, 31 languages in the southern state of Ethiopia are lined up in the educational system of the country. These languages have now got the opportunity to be learning languages at school. Halaba language is now being taught at school, which wasn't the case before.
ከሕገ መንግስቱ በመነጨው ብዙ ቋንቋዎች የጽፈት ቋንቋ ሆነዋል
As articulated in the Constitution, all languages were able to be taught at schools. All are involved in the writing system and are made to be streamlined in the educational system of the country.
Now, students are learning in their native language, and when they are taught in their native language, they would be able to comprehend their environment easily.
The cultural and language development works being underway provide an opportunity for citizens to explore and know more about their identity. The nations and nationalities of the southern state are benefiting from the rights guaranteed by the Constitution, as many claim.
Aimala sarodeti bonchetti danne sabetida aholaita dere asach engur sarade amakiso ezgageto aholaita dere asach engur sarade bar odota bayra yoga በወለተኛ ቋንቋ አሁን ከልጅ እስከ አዋቂ ከሴቱ እስከ ወንድ
All parts of the society in Wolaita are interested in listening to the programs we transmit in the language. Our audiences understand the presentations without any difficulty. What's more, when radio programs are presented in people's native language, everyone would be encouraged to develop and promote its language.
Languages in the southern state are also being used in the film industry. These opportunities would help the languages to thrive and expand. The diverse language and culture of the state are witnessing a promising start in this regard.
ብዙ ክሊፖችን በባህሉ እንዲሰሩ በአካባቢው ላይ ባለው ቋንቋ ባህል ወጥቶ እንዲታይ ማድረግ ችለናል.
There are music clips we are preparing in the Hamar area, which fully describe the culture and living condition of the area. There are also many music videos we prepared in Sidama, Wolaita and other languages of the state. In addition, we were able to produce various films in the native languages of the area. For instance, we've made efforts to make a film entitled Brute that portray the whole culture and conflict resolution ways in the region. We also participate in giving trainings for the youth in film making.
In addition to allowing languages to be taught at schools and exerting efforts to promote the languages in the state of the southern states, nations, nationalities and people, modern dictionaries are being prepared which would have a considerable role in accelerating the development of the languages. For instance, a dictionary has been made available in the language of Wolaita.
ወላይትኛና እንግሊዝኛን የሚያገናኝ ሁለት አይነት ቋንቋ የያዘ መዝገበ ቃላት በመሆኑ
It is a dictionary that translates Wolaita into English. On the first hand, the native speakers of Wolaita would be able to find the equivalents in English. They could read and write in English. It will have tremendous benefits for the society.
Higher educational institutions are also contributing their share by conducting researches for the better improvement and development of the languages.
ክልሉ ከሚገኙ የከፍተኛ ትምህርት ተቋማት ጋር የጋራ ፎረም ተፈጥሯል።
A common platform has been created with the higher educational institutions. The platform helps to work with pertinent culture and tourism institutions and conduct research on languages that are notably prone to extinction. We are identifying those languages in collaboration with the universities so as to document and bring them to recovery.
የመምህራን ስራ ሶስት ነው። ማስተማር መማር ማስተማር ምርምርና የማህበረሰብ አገልግሎት ነው።
Instructors in the university pay attention to three prominent things. They primarily take part in teaching activities. In addition to that, they conduct researches and involve in community service. Instructors in the language stream participate in undertaking researches on language and culture. As part of the main project in the university, we are carrying out culture and linguistic studies.
እኛ ቋንቋ ኮሌጅም የኮሌጅ አንድ እንትን ሆኖ እየተሰጠ ነው አለው።
In addition to being used in primary and secondary schools, our languages are also being given in universities. For instance, Sidama language is one of the languages being taught and studied in Hawassa University.
ሁሉም ቋንቋን እኩል ለማድረግና ቋንቋውን እድገት እንዲጨምር ብዙ ፈጥኖ እየሰራ ነው።
Numerous activities are being done to accelerate the development of language. We should be able to use this opportunity to enable culture and language growth. Sidama language is being given in the university, which showcases the progress made in the state.
There are many students joining Sidama Language and Literature Department. They will be graduating as professionals in the language. They are not being ashamed of their language and culture as in the previous times. They are rather celebrating the opportunity they gained through the system.
Prime attention is given to the vernacular languages of the state, especially to those which are susceptible to danger due to the small number of speakers. Producing dictionaries is one such move to prevent the languages from vanishing.
የምንሰራው ስራ ባህላዊ መዝገበ ቃላት የመስራት ጉዳይ ነው። ለምሳሌ ወደ 20 ብሔረሰብ ያለው
We have managed to produce dictionaries of about 20 ethnic languages. Dictionaries in the Rashi language, Ale, Tsamai and Badna are some of them. We conducted research on these languages in collaboration with universities. We are also working to prepare dictionaries that depict culture.
የተጎዱ ቋንቋዎች በክልሉ ምን እንደሚመስሉ የትኞቹ አደጋ ላይ እንዳሉ የትኞቹ ምን መደረግ እንዳለባቸው
We are making studies mainly focusing on endangered language. We do research on their overall characteristics. We are identifying the language that should be studied. However, this research is not sufficient at all. More studies should be done. Therefore, all pertinent stakeholders in the university are taking part in conducting other viable researches.
Spectacular achievements have been recorded in language promotion works, which notably play important role in the recognition of a society in all platforms.
ለቋንቋ ያለው የእድገት ደረጃ ከምንም ከሌለበት ወደ ሬዲዮ ገብቷል.
The development stage of the languages is so encouraging. Languages that have been given the opportunity on radio transmissions would be able to grow rapidly. The languages are also being taught at schools and universities, which is practically an awesome development.
The southern state, which is significantly known for being a habitat for a plethora of languages and cultures, is showing outstanding progress in cultural and linguistic studies. Though researches conducted on the endangered languages are not yet sufficient, encouraging outcomes are emerging. An intensified approach to the study and promotion of the languages and culture of the society are expected to be carried out by the state and other pertinent stakeholders for the state to benefit from its unmatched wells of harmonious diversity.